Hey guys, we're here in our 2020 Ford Ranger FX4 crew cab test vehicle. I'm going to do a little bit of driving in it. Wanted to do some off-roading, but my favorite off-road spot I just went to now has a gate on it, so that's not fun. So I decided, let's just hit this road. Got it in four-wheel drive, four-wheel high. I had differential lock on. Unfortunately, it cuts out as soon as you get a little bit of speed up, which is no fun at all. But this is just basically just a fairly smooth dirt road run along here about 55 miles an hour, and the truck feels nice and stable. Got some quarries going on around here. They do a lot of sand mining in this area. So if you guys ever notice, like you're driving around the interstate in South Carolina especially, you'll see a huge pond off to the side. What usually happens there is there's a sand quarry that they dug all the sand out of that hole, built the interstate, and it leaves a nice pond behind. So off-road, this thing is very nimble. It feels lightweight. It's pretty much exactly what you would want out of a small truck. If you wanted to take this thing hunting or something like that, you can get it into trails that are a whole lot tighter than you would take like an F-150 on, or especially a Raptor. You know, those things are ridiculously wide. You know, for stuff like this, a Raptor would be fine. But, you know, if you wanted to go through the trails in West Virginia, Kentucky, somewhere like that, that's going to be tighter, Ranger's definitely going to be a better fit. I could see this making a very nice hunting vehicle, going fishing. You could load your kayak in it, especially if you had a kayak rack. Those are really nice. I've seen some good ones for the Ranger. I saw a spot I wanted to check out. Actually, I think this might turn around right through here. Yeah, we'll turn around and check that little trail out. This is actually a backside of a golf course, it looks like, and I think I found someone's impromptu garbage dump. So that's always great to see. Stupid, trashy people leaving crap everywhere. Hope they get hemorrhoids. Oh yeah, we definitely need to check this out. You guys wondering what that clunk is in the back? I think I don't have the back seat properly stowed. This looks like a nice spot to check out. Some nice loose sand. Looks like I'm not the only person to find this, and this is going to be very loose. So like I said, you can get on these fairly tight trails like this, and that's fun. So for the money, you know, this thing's tough to beat. That's a good time. So the question is, who is the purchaser for a truck like this? And the answer is really anyone looking for like a daily driver type vehicle, or a fun off-roader, or just like a light duty truck that you could still have a ton of fun with and get the job done. Personally, I could see myself with one of these. I think, though, for my use, I have a 1-ton truck. I don't really need another truck, smaller truck. So I would probably lean towards the Bronco and when and if it ever comes out. Well, not if, it's coming, but you know, they keep pushing the date further back. I could use another SUV instead of another truck. But that being said, I do enjoy this thing. I'm gonna hit this spot again. Sand is soft. I have my GoPros hanging on back there. This small EcoBoost has a ton of torque down low. Turbo lights off real quick, which is important. Probably should have took that turn there. We'll do this one. Actually, that is tighter than what I want to go through. This is just too much fun. And I wouldn't be able to get a Raptor back here, so has that going for it. I'm guessing this meets back up with the main road down through here somewhere. But you can see we're not getting a whole lot of tram lining or axle wrap, anything like that. This is way too narrow, so we're not going down that way. Looks like this is more of a four-wheeler path. Check out these ruts that we've cut through here. As you can tell, I also have the traction control turned off. And I'm using the old school off-roaders philosophy: when in doubt, power out. Or when in doubt, red line out. That's always good too. And of course, in stuff like this, you want to keep your RPMs up, tires turning and everything at a decent rate. I would like to go that way, but it looks a little too narrow. We'll cut this way since we haven't done that yet. That's really soft right there. Having to saw our way through that. And back to the main road. Make sure there's no trucks coming. Yeah, this thing's fun. So you can see just from that little bit, does pretty well off-road. Like I said, that sand is soft back there. It's that white sand. In South Carolina we call it sugar sand because that's kind of the consistency of it. It's a little bit wet now, but that stuff is actually worse when it's dry because it gets very powdery. And I've actually been in some of that stuff before in Florida, and it can easily lead to an overheated transmission if you don't have a good transmission cooler, which this does. So that's nice. But man, this thing is fun off-road, and it's a comfortable ride. Drove it 9 hours Saturday night from Wellington, Florida back here to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and was comfortable the entire time. The seats are nice and supportive. I would like a little bit more bolstering on them, but other than that, rock solid, good mileage, really good vehicle. Don't know what else to say about it. Ford's done a really good job with this Ranger. There's a few little nitpicky things that I would change about it. We'll do a video on that and show that off a little bit later on in the week. But man, it's a solid vehicle. That honestly, that would be how I would describe this. It is solid. You're not going to have any loose, crappy feeling frame moments or something. You guys know on older trucks, the frame just was a limp noodle. I had two Rangers of the old school style, 98 and a 2002. And while I love both of those trucks, they are massive piles of shit compared to this. This is in entirely different league. You've got a fully boxed frame, tons more safety features. You know, the old extended cab Rangers were not great as far as safety goes. There's another refrigerator dumped out. Man, that sucks that people would do that, because this is a beautiful area. Just look at this road. It's fantastic looking. But yeah, the old Rangers can't hold a candle to this. This is an entirely different beast. I can see why they're much more expensive, because you're getting a much better vehicle. The frame is rock solid. I like a lot of the safety features that's built into the frame. I can't show you right now. Maybe I'll roll in a few pictures of that. But they have actual little blockers that come off the frame in front and behind the tire. And what's great about that is if you hit something, hopefully the front blocker will take care of it, and you don't doesn't go into your tire. But if you hit something hard enough that it could collapse the front suspension, which is a very dangerous thing on vehicles, because it tends to push the front wheel up into the driver's footwell, where you can get broken legs and all kinds of other nasty stuff. This thing actually has a little blocker beam that comes off, that kicks off the frame behind the rear wheel, that if you hit in, like say, an offset crash, if that front wheel comes off, it will kick it down below the floor pan, so you don't get hurt. That's great. I mean, just the safety features that's added to this. You got airbags everywhere, airbags in the roof, airbags in the seat, Of course, your front airbags and everything, way safer vehicle than the old Rangers. So if you guys have an older one, this is a very nice upgrade. You're going to get more space. You're going to get way better ride. You're going to get better mileage. Unless you've got a 4-cylinder manual transmission old school Ranger, you're not going to get better mileage than this one. Trust me, I had 2 4-liter ones, both with manual trans, and one got 18 miles per gallon, the old push rod one, and the other one got 17 miles per gallon, single overhead cam. That thing was a 2002 FX4. That was a cool truck, but that's a whole nother conversation. This one is a way better truck, way better vehicle. Look at this garbage. This, I'm gonna do a PSA right here. These people are idiots. You know, you should be able to shoot people that do this. This is ridiculous. Obviously somebody's been remodeling a house or something and just dumped this. This is terrible. Might have to get a crew of guys together and come clean this up, because that kind of stuff pisses me off. That's what gets places like this gated off. And then I can't come out and have fun in a truck like this because of idiots doing stuff like that. Just terrible. But I don't want to end on a negative note. Maybe we'll go clean it up, get a few guys together in a truck and take care of that, because that's pitiful. But on a positive note, this truck, fantastic. I would definitely, if I was in the market for something like this, this would be very high on my list of vehicles to shop. If you guys haven't driven a new Ranger, don't believe all the crap that a lot of reviewers are telling you that they don't like it, things like that. These are really nice trucks. The more I drive it, the more I like it. Yes, it does have a couple small issues, most of which could easily be fixed. You know, pull the running boards off, put a tune in it to firm up the shift points and everything. Little stuff like that can go a long way to making this truck really in a class of its own. It's a very nice vehicle. So I think I'm just going to leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're going to get some more interesting stuff in testing in the next few weeks, so definitely subscribe to the channel. I know we've got a 2020 Bullet Mustang coming up and a new Ford Expedition, which I'm really excited about because I haven't really got to spend any time in one of those. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel. We've got a full article with a ton more videos on this truck and pictures and everything live up on svtperformance.com. If you have any questions about this particular truck, that's the best place to ask it, because I'm much more likely to answer it there. I'm spend more time on the site than I do going through YouTube comments. So go ahead, join up, post your questions on that article thread, and hope you guys check out SVTP. You know, we always have all the latest news, reviews, and information on your favorite Ford powered vehicles. Until next time, thanks for checking this out, guys.